This will make more sense when we get to the ending. What an interesting name. If anyone isn't actually familiar with this game, this is an action RPG that was the first such game made by Quintet, the makers of Illusion of Gaia, Terranigma, Robotrek, and the ActRaiser games. A serious speedrun would be like about an hour 40, hour 45. I think that's the right slot. If I can do this in under 3, that'll be quite impressive. Oops. Thanks a million for your... Oh, Brosensha! Thank you very much for the host, sir. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Brosensha Raiders. Hey, Essentia. Glad to hear you're starting to feel a bit better. Hopefully it stays that way. How much you've been through lately. So the structure of this game is that there's 7 worlds, and there's every dungeon type area has these monster lairs, like that red circle there. And when you kill all the monsters in the lair, you either change the layout of the dungeon or release captured townspeople. A big part of the challenge of the speedrun is just remembering what exactly you need to kill and what you can skip. Because it's definitely well under half of the monster lairs need to be sealed in order to be able to beat the game. Oops. And the blue orb rotating around me is the magician's. Oops. And there's my first unintentional death there. Get used to that. Thanks again, Brosensha, for the raid. How'd today's match turn out? Peeked in a little bit earlier while I was getting set up for this. When you die in this game, you don't really lose progress, but you do lose gems, which are the MP for your spells. So, for the most part, I'm not really going to be... Death isn't too much of a setback, but there's a couple places where a death in a certain spot can increase the difficulty because of not being able to use magic. There's a couple kind of not strictly necessary, like mostly weapons and armor that we get. It surprised you that it was that? Oh my goodness, that says a lot. If it even surprised you. I know Everhate actually did some true low percent runs a while back, and they were like an hour slower than any percent, I think, because of skipping a lot of stuff. Let's do it. Okay, it was 4th. Torture, ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's these guys here. Yeah, Impulse Storm, if you mean Illusion of Gaia, this is kind of the loose prequel to it. And there's quite a few, the route has quite a few intentional deaths in it too, because when you die you get sent back to the nearest save point, so that lets you cut out a lot of backtracking. There's quite a few points where I need to return to town and talk to townspeople that I've rescued in order to be able to make progress in the dungeon. Like here I needed to release the release this guy and then turn the wheel in order to power up that elevator. If you talk to him again, you find out that he couldn't turn it himself because he was turning it like clockwise instead of counterclockwise or something, which is quite silly. Yeah, it's not similar and pretty similar in concept to what I've played of Dark Cloud 2. I haven't played Dark Cloud 1. So now that I can use that elevator, let's go this way. I just need to take care of one more bit of business in the castle. Yeah, I think actually 2. I need to save Lisa and then get Leo's brush. So I need to go up here. And these gold spheres that some enemies drop are gems, which, like I said a bit ago, are MP for spells. This fireball spell I have right now is okay, but not really all that great, but then I get a much, much better spell in the next world. The sword swing is kind of an interesting hitbox too, where it lingers a bit on your character's right side, so you're trying to kind of catch enemies in the far part of the swing arc in order to get multiple hits. It might be because I'm playing on console, and I think 2 of the people running on the Limit Break channel are playing on emulator. Hey, Chitia. I also have a modded Super Nintendo that has a bit higher quality video too. This warp since I'm at full health. If you've taken damage, it's faster to actually death warp out of here, but since I'm at full from leveling up, I'll just do this. Alright, that's not how you spell alright, game. Yeah, translation, like a lot of early Super Nintendo games, is not the greatest, but that's okay. Now we get introduced to another interesting mechanic in this game, which is going into people's dreams. You need to do that several times for various reasons. Like in this case, Lisa here just so happened to be dreaming about the dungeon I'm in right now, so it let me get into a otherwise inaccessible part of it to open up the final part. Alright, one more trip into this castle, then we're done with it. Cause I need to get the Leo's paintbrush in order to get access to the final dungeon in the first world. Hey, Bogus DD, I keep wanting to go down there. Well, you do have to the first trip to get the dream ride. Yeah, this is pretty early for me to stream. Not like ridiculously so, though. Let's see where I can get some armor back. Not that I know of. Oh no, it's the goat. That's okay though. That goat is the true star of the ending. I think I'll be okay without the armor until I get safety armor in the second world. Famous last words. This is the main thing I'm anticipating being a challenge, is just remembering all the little minutiae of where to go. When. Oh, it was all the way back this way and then down. Yeah, soundtrack's definitely good. I wouldn't really say it's like super outstanding, but all the music definitely fits with the fits the mood. Okay, now we're done with the underground castle. Hey, thank you, Fassaloft. Now we get to go to a much stranger place. We get to go inside a painting. Oh yeah, this is made by the same developers as the ActRaiser games, so there's a lot of sound effects and graphics, mostly sound effects that are tied in. yeah, it kind of is, because this is not the only one too. We actually go into model towns later on too in World 5. That would be why I probably should have gotten the armor upgrade, but I think I just need to take it a little bit slower and safer, and I'll be fine. Because I'm definitely getting the armor in the second world. And then there aren't really any places I can die that are just horribly punishing, too. Yeah, failed the BLJ jump. This should be a pretty safe spot here. Zero-star run. Well, we'll see. If there was a way to like skip entire worlds, that would definitely make for a much shorter run. Like I don't know what these guys tend to be. Hopefully there's cake waiting for me at the end too, like in Mario 64. Yeah, and I think I already got the medical herb too. Yeah. You can only hold one medical herb at once in this game, but if you have it equipped and then run out of health, you get, instead of dying, you get your health refilled. These guys unlock the save point. Okay, that torch needs to die. Anyone's only played Illusion of Gaia but not Soul Blazer, they should recognize the first boss. Just coming up right here. See if I can get the quick kill. Oh, so close. Well, in a more serious run, obviously that would be an instant reset, but fortunately I can just go get another medical herb and try it again. Yeah, almost had it. It's not, I mean, it's pretty tight, but it's not ridiculously so. Just as, I mean, as long as I have pretty much continuous contact with, this, it should be okay. There we go. Alright. I still almost died again, but made it that time. So that's World 1. Hey, glow stick. Yeah, in order to actually be able to damage those metal enemies, you need to get the Zantetsu sword, which I have to get to be able to finish the 5th world. But there's no real reason to come back here and fight these guys as part of the speedrun. Alright, so grab another medical herb, then I need to go talk to the chief, and then I can move on. A store that only sells medical herbs, which, I don't know if normal townspeople have much use for them, so where's the chief's house? I think it's over here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's this house. Hey, thank you, Philly. As always, I do have a certain friend here to wish me good luck. This is my friend Julius the New. There we go. That's the correct reaction to seeing a new. There isn't really any, like, real reason to save, but I don't know, just in case power outage or something, I'll save every now and then. Hey, Jeff, thank you. Probably gonna die at least once or twice here before I get the ice armor. These bush roots are really annoying too, just because they're invincible when they attack, and when they do so is random. Fight these guys. Oh yeah, I do actually. I really love the music in this place too, it's just so chill. Just notice I'm just stun locking some of these too, it's just exploiting how the hitbox of the sword swing works. Another medical herb right here too. If I get a medical herb and I already have one, then it'll just refill my health, because I can only actually hold one at a time. There's lots of different kinds of like enemy spawn behavior too. That's kind of another part of the challenge is speedrunning this game is just remembering like where you need to position yourself to spawn and kill the enemies from required monster lairs as fast as possible. Landed a lot of gems. Alright. You have yourself a good rest of your day then, Essentia. Hope you keep feeling better. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. Tell your girls I said hi too. Okay, so I think here there's some teleporting statues that I need to kill as part of getting the ice armor. Hey, Zolnus. Hey guys, raid. Ooh. Let's see, who do we owe this to? Ah, Zolnus, thank you for the raid, sir. Alright, 2 more statues here. People just joining us. I'm part of a big Soul Blazer, which is a Super Nintendo action RPG race in honor of a member of the community named Everhate, who unfortunately passed away about a week and a half ago. This was his first speed game that he put the most work into routing and recording tutorials for, so this is our way of paying tribute to him. Let's see, was that all I had to do on this floor, actually? Got a little hazy in what all to do in the water shrine. Okay, just keep going. Yeah, there's a lot of shared assets with this in ActRaiser 1. Mostly sound effects, but a bit of visuals too. Okay, there's a save point down here. Quintet is the name of the company that made these games we're talking about. Health refill here. Every time you enter a, they're called Masters Shrines, you get full heal. That thing did a real number on me. Fortunately, when you level up, you get healed too, so that's part of the optimal route involves kind of planning out when specifically you gain levels in order to maximize the benefit of the health refill. A lot of these things. Did I actually need to seal that other layer? No. Okay, I just need to kill this guy. Save that for later. Layer down here I need to seal to get the rest of the components for the ice armor, I believe. Oh, it's up left, okay. I'm using a guide that Stinger PA, who's going to be running this at RPG Limit Break, was gracious enough to put together for the race. I'm almost dead. Oh, I got a medical word though. Alright. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take a death warp to go back and get the ice armor now, because it makes the rest of this fire shrine a lot easier. A serious speedrun would skip this completely. Let's see, I think I need to go this way. Yeah, into the mole hole. You have to do quite it's like, I think Everhate once said that it's about a 2-minute detour or so to get this armor. But doing so, it makes both the rest of this world and then parts of World 5 a lot easier. Because it's not only an armor upgrade, but you also can walk on hot surfaces without taking damage. It's like an hour 30 something. Let's see, did I actually need to seal? Yeah, I know there's another layer that needs to be sealed down here. With some annoying teleporting lizards. Oh, it's this one here. Okay, yeah, I need that second crocodile in order to get the next story item. Okay, so now I think I just go down to the next floor now. Oh, 126 sounds probably like the Japanese version, which is actually quite a bit faster because of text speed differences. And some of the bosses are a bit easier in the Japanese version. Like that, remember, like that first boss had conveyor belts in its room. In the Japanese version, I think one of the middle part of the room is not a conveyor belt. So that makes it that makes getting the quick kill completely free. Okay, we're about to get a nice magic upgrade. Yeah, this bridge here, whenever it's glowing, would hurt me if I didn't have the ice armor. Alright, light armor is the, or light arrow is the spell I'm gonna be using for basically the whole rest of the game until the final boss. know that's on emulator too. I don't know how accurate this game emulates, but I don't think anybody in the community really cares. It's not getting a good cycle here. That took way, way, way longer than it needed to. I think there's some gems over here. So hold on, do I need to kill any of these guys? I don't think so. Lizard... No, okay, I don't need to kill anything else in this store. Oh no, yeah, okay, now I need to go back to town. To get the greenwood leaves in order to be able to ride that raft to the final shrine. Are you trying to walk over me? Yes! Okay. Have fun. Like the reaction there. Oh, the bird tiki. Turbo the dog is Quintet's mascot. He's in every Quintet game in some capacity. I don't think I actually need to equip that, as we'll find out. This is optional too, but I'm not gonna be able to get through the next shrine without this. There's extra spirits you can find. That one, well, you'll see what it does when I get to the light shrine. All but the Magician's Soul are optional. Thanks for saving. Oh, nice. Yeah, I put a little bit of practice time into the upcoming boss just to try to guarantee that I can just reliably kill it at all without grinding extra levels. The World 2 boss is the most difficult boss in the game by a pretty big margin. Hey, Key Paladin. Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't actually have to equip the leaves. So I know big strat in this area is to try to snipe enemies with the light arrow while you're clearing out other groups. So you don't have to wait to click to, so you can do them, kind of some of them together, like that. These fireball enemies are invincible with the sword I currently have. I need to get the spirit sword, which is in World 6, before I can kill them. And I do actually have to come back here and kill some of them to get a item required to be able to access the final boss. The Moon Tribe heads there, that always gives me a chuckle because they're in Illusion Gaia as well, with a bit more significance. That monster lair there just spawns them all at once instead of one at a time. More convenient for getting light arrow kills. Alright, so here, if I hadn't picked up that mole soul earlier, I wouldn't actually be able to see anything in this floor aside from where some torches are. Teleporting lizard lair above the fireman lair. Alright, I think that's a ways off. Oh, it's this one. Oh, thank you, Crit Luck. Appreciate it. Alright, so if I die... Actually, I'm just gonna use this right now to get a heal. Don't think I have a medical herb, too. If I struggle too hard with this boss, I'll go back to the first world and get a medical herb, but alright. That is nothing. This is not fast at all, but this is safe, which is the important part. You're meant to be level 8 when you fight these things, and you have more HP and their attacks only do 1 damage to you. Whereas now I think they killed you like with the ice armor like 5 or 6 hits or so. I think I got him in a loop now. Yeah. It's a pretty silly AI loop I found. Alright, we did it. First try elemental statues. Alright, on to World 3. Which is the water world. This is the first point that you actually have to upgrade your armor. There's armor in this world that lets you breathe underwater. Oh, I love this music too. Hopefully you all do too. Rock enemy layers mixed up. The fact that you have to fight a bunch of these things that take almost no damage from your level 1 sword that you're still using is why it's a really bad idea to die to the second boss. I didn't actually do that one. The bird layer is next. I think it's that one there. There we go. Tree layer in the top. Nice. The rocks don't aggro unless you get close to them though, so they're kind of easy to snipe from afar with the light arrow magic. Is this the mermaid statue here? If I can stand on the silly thing. No. Oh no, it's okay. I think I'm done for now though. Alright, now I can duck for it. So the way this world is structured is that there's these four mermaid statues that you need to release, and each one of them opens a door to the next area, basically. That bubble sprite always kind of reminds me of Gradius 3, the bubble world. This way. Every wrong turn. There, okay, this is definitely it. Hey, Alta. It's the bird lair that I need. So I don't have to fight too many of them. Top left chest. I didn't have it equipped. And then it's the donkey. Stinger refers to these monkey enemies as Donkey Kongs in his guide. It's pretty fitting. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, Power Bracelet's coming up soon too, which is the best accessory in the game. Because it doubles your attack power for every hit. And that includes poking enemies too, which you'll be starting to do. Because yeah, there's a there's a minimum level requirement in order to be able to swing each sword that you get. But You can kind of circumvent that by doing this, where you hold the L or R buttons to extend your sword like that and poke stuff, and you can still do that even if you're not high enough level to swing the sword, because there's certain swords that are required to kill certain types of enemies. That mechanic's a big part of why it's possible to speedrun this game. Top left. Hey, I'm me, thank you, sir. Yeah, you do need to be high enough level to swing the last sword in order to actually be able to fight the final boss. So there's a very short grinding session right near the end in order to be able to do that. Double checking that I'm not going to waste my medical herb doing this. And yes, I know forgetting to talk to the mermaid statues is very, very easy to do. So, I'm gonna do another safety route, which is to get the mermaid tears here, which are meant to be a required story item, but there's a route that lets you skip them. Based around manipulating health refills from medical herbs and leveling up, basically. Alright. Okay, so I'm going the same way I just went, only left instead of right. Yeah, I like how every time you death warp, you're told not to rush. Clearly the master doesn't know that this is a speedrun, or at least a facsimile of one. Those things. Oh, actually, I think it's another seahorse lure actually needed. Yeah, ActRaiser is a good game. It was probably the best launch title for the Super Nintendo, in my opinion. There with, well, I guess you could. I think Super Mario World also was too, but definitely a fan of the ActRaiser. soul you can get to deflect these raining fireballs, but they're not really that dangerous. Second tier that I need to kill. That's those ones. Bird layer at the end of the path. Is that the wrong bird layer? Oh, it was this one, okay. Okay, that's more like it. For the rock layer. The ice armor doesn't work on this lava. I actually need to use the Mermaid's tears in order to cool it down. Lava's cooled down. You can do some other stuff. Get this sword here, which I think I need to be level 11 to actually swing it, so we're gonna hold that for later. But yeah, the Mermaid tiers skip would basically involve killing these monkeys from afar with the light arrow magic, and then running up through the lava to seal the lair. It doesn't look terribly difficult, but it looks fairly unforgiving if you take other damage that's not planned. Doing that lets you death warp to get out of here faster too. Why did I do that? If I made it through this run without using at least one medical herb while trying to death warp, I would have been quite surprised. LTTP. ActRaiser 2 has much more kind of deep platforming compared to ActRaiser 1, but liking the simulation aspects of ActRaiser 1 is a legitimate reason to prefer it over 2. Yeah, it's a very, very difficult game too. I mean, I beat it on normal mode, and that felt like beating any other game on hard. And there is actually a hard mode too, which is pretty ridiculous. Although that's how PJ prefers to speedrun it. Yes, Draco Cradle. This is made by Quintet, makers of ActRaiser, ActRaiser 2, Vision of Gaia, Terranigma, and RoboTrek. This for Super Nintendo stuff. I know they also made Grand Stream Saga for PlayStation 1. Not really sure what else. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that the cart is kind of expensive. I was able to snag mine for like $30 or so a couple years ago. I know the Japanese version is dirt cheap by comparison, I'm sure. So when I have the Thunder Ring equipped, when I touch these pyramids, it causes thunder to strike, and that's required in order to be able to kill some of the metal apes up here without the Zentetsu sword. No, this was probably like 3 years or so ago, maybe. It was a while ago when I put some work into building a reputable NES, SNES cartridge library. Hey, Royal Blue. So that's all I have to do on this island, which is kind of disappointing, just because getting to use the Thunder Ring is really fun, but it's only actually needed to kill that one set of enemies and move on. But yeah, in the day of horribly overpriced retro game cartridges, though, it's a nice thing that flash carts exist. I mean, I given that I like having a library of cartridges myself, I can respect wanting original cartridges, but there are also quite a few games out there that I'm not interested in spending like $200 for to be able to play on console, like something like, say, Mega Man 7, so something like that I'd just play on my flash cart. Yeah, I'm not going to dwell on it too extensively, but if anyone's interested in making a contribution to the expenses for Everhate's funeral that was yesterday, I believe, there's a link in my broadcast title for that. I'll be making a contribution myself sometime later today. So where am I going next? It's up this way. Yeah, we're almost done with this world now. I just have to go fight the boss. Alright, so the power bracelet's the best accessory in the game because it doubles your attack power both for sword swinging but also poking, just because the damage gets lowered a lot for poking normally, and I have to do that starting, I think, World 5 in order to be able to kill enemies underleveled. So this boss isn't anywhere near as difficult as the last one, but it hits like a truck. Alright, later, Royal Blue. As long as I just get away from it before it breathes fireballs, this is actually quite easy. There's a quick kill that kills him in basically just barely over 2 cycles, but if I accept like 4 or 5, this is actually pretty easy. Yeah. Hey Murph, yeah. I wonder what that was a skeleton of exactly to have such disproportionately small hands. Oops. This way. Yeah, there's no headbanging strats like in Secret of Mana. There's a kind of a neat sequence you can do with the Dream Rod, actually, to get some more information about that ghost ship, but that's not actually required to progress. Because I think that chest I skipped, I think, has 1 gem in it, but if you do the Dream Rod part, it actually explains the significance of that chest. Well, maybe. Skulls probably lead a pretty hard life growing up. Let's go ahead and save here just in case something goes wrong. If memory serves, the most obnoxious enemy in this area is the snowballs. Bat lair is what I want first. Okay, so I can't actually kill these snowballs. I basically have to wait for them to grow to their max size and then get them to run into a rock, which is actually kind of a neat concept to have something a bit different than just normal enemies that you have to run their HP down. Armor halves the gem cost for spells, so I can do light arrow with 4 gems instead of 8. But pretty much the whole. And you also get a sword relatively soon that increases the drop rate for gems too. So the speedrun strats for most of the rest of this world are just magic spam. So here this is like a conveyor belt. I can't actually control where I'm going on this ice. Not yet, at least. Okay, so it's right up, This is an interesting opponent here. A hopping, headless, deer. Got all the way up here. Oh, not just mushroom shoes, though. You'll see in just a second. Mushroom goos with snail goo on them. I love the exact reason that it provides for being able to walk on ice. Didn't see anything. Yeah, I think I equipped those right now. Doesn't get much more swag than snail goo shoes. Nice for the snowball to wait for me. When I have to equip special items like this, it is kind of important to remember to switch back to the power bracelet afterwards, so I can keep getting double power. Tricksy one. it isn't obvious, this hill here is pushing me down. Should just stand here and take it. Alright, next we get some annoying Wizrobes. If I actually aggro these guys, they teleport around. But if I just snipe them with light arrows, they're pretty easy. This is a kind of an early Super Nintendo game. Keep in mind, I think 92 was when it came out. Back up and left. No one to blame but myself, though. This is not good, actually. Probably need a medical orb here. I don't have enough gems left to actually be able to fight these guys properly. Always nice to level up right and get the free heal right after using medical orb. So this is the Lucky Blade that increases the gem drop rate. Actually, you know what? Should have done this a while ago. Once I hit level 11, I could actually upgrade to the critical sword, which has a random chance to instantly kill enemies. I don't know how high that is, but I know it's not that high. If I actually had enough gems to keep using, oops, actually I don't think, do I need to go in here? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I do. If I actually had enough gems to use light arrows to kill everything, I would equip the Lucky Blade to increase the gem drop rate. I can't actually swing it yet. the drop rate for larger gems naturally increases every world too. So where do I go next? Circle green slime. No, that's where it came from. Okay, am I done here now? I don't think so. There's another invisible bridge I need to find now. There we go. Oh, I did this kind of out. I was supposed to do this and then go unlock the warp. Now I'm done here. I can't actually swing the Lucky Blade, I can still poke enemies, but the poke does significantly less damage. Bottom right, alright. This area I remember being pretty complicated as far as just how many different layers I need to seal to both unlock the boss and some other stuff for later on. Alright, left and see green slime. Yeah, please do. You're not really getting kind of the full, even though this is very casual, you're still not really kind of getting the full picture because of how much stuff I'm skipping. Hey, this is your. How are you doing? I think it's Monday where you're at now. Oh hey, Rangar, welcome in. Yeah, Terranigma is really excellent. It's because there's a very loosely connected trilogy of action RPGs by Quintet. This is the first one. Second one is Illusion of Gaia, and then the third one is Terranigma. Ooh, time to unlock the infamous dancing grandmas. Alright, now it's time to go fight the boss. Let's see, okay. If I can remember how to dodge at least the stabby stabs. Should be able to kill him on the next cycle. Easy enough. In the Japanese version, that boss is actually female instead of male, so you can figure out the rest. Marstead, thank you for the host. So even though I just released the king, I do not actually need to talk to him in order to advance the story. I do need to come back and do so in a bit, though. Well, not a bit, more like probably about an hour from now. Imagine the actual runners are pretty close to finishing up now. Okay, where's the exit? So it's in the northeast part. pretty much first get introduced to enemies that only can be killed by specific weapons. And some really rocking music to go with it. So the Zantetsu sword is needed in order to damage metal enemies, which I've run into a couple times in previous worlds. I can finally damage them, although you need to be level 16 to actually swing it, so I'm stuck just poking metal enemies for the rest of this world until I actually level up enough to swing it. Power bracelet does help a bit, so I do 2 damage per poke instead of 1. Wow, I didn't even get the death sound effect. I'm probably gonna die a few more times too before getting to level 16. This is pretty much the hardest, I'd say probably the hardest part of the whole game, aside in the speedrun route at least, aside from the second boss. A couple of these aren't necessary, but will help me get level 16 a bit faster. Alright, so hold on, what do I do after this? Mice lair. Oh, that's back where I came from. Or not. Alright, let's see, is that it for that floor? Okay, different next floor. And this is where getting the ice armor back in the second world helps a bit, because I can walk on these hot sections without damage. Ah, should have been a little more cautious with that. Nice thing about just how this game works, though, is that dying is usually not really that punishing, just because the monster lairs you've already sealed stay that way, so I don't have to like refight stuff in order to backtrack to where I died. there's some actual tech for being able to kill all of these running mice without having to wait for them to come back, but I have no clue how. Later, glow stick. Just spawn the rest of them. I think that's more, yeah, I think that's pretty much what you're supposed to do, is just be at the right point that you can get all the way up and tag it as it's making that first corner. For extra experience. Okay, this place is gonna get massively easier once I get level 16. Never noticed before that these enemies have brooms. It's the kind of cleaning robots or something running amok. Makes sense why they shoot bubbles then. Oh, why did I do that? I was almost to the end of this section too. To rock out to the music a little bit longer that way, at least. Magic armor, yeah. Oh, if I'd have known that was a shortcut like that, I would have done it in order to have a way back if I died. Hey, Dill. Alright, these guys are in trouble now. 'Cause look at how much faster I can kill them actually being able to swing the sword. The normal speedrun wouldn't get level 16 until quite a bit later, though. I've been killing a lot of non-required enemies just to be able to get to be able to survive this section. Release the next dungeon. We're out of here. So that was basically the hardest dungeon in the game. This was hopefully obvious from the fact that I died, what, twice? Maybe 3 times? If you liked the painting earlier, the model town is another really unusual choice. Yeah, almost like this game was made by the developers of ActRaiser. Okay, hold on, where do I go next? Blue toy soldier there. That was an invisible catapult. Who wouldn't want an invisible catapult in their model town? Like these rocking horse knights too. Every which way but actually hitting the guy. I'm gonna be bold and try to do this without healing, just because this is really short compared to the first model town. There's a map for where the enemies I need to kill are. No, this is the Soul Blazer. There aren't actually any, common characters. I walked into it. Oh, it was in the... Oh, okay, I was wondering what there was a... I could only... Actually, my timer was covered... I'm looking at a screenshot of that farm field there, and my timer was covering up the 6th catapult, so that's why I was having trouble finding it. So now I get to do it again without gems to use light arrows, but since I'm level 16, it's not that bad. This is actually all that you need to do, is just kill those catapults to unlock the next dungeon. Nice armor upgrade. So what do I do after the light armor? Octopus layer. Go, 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 go. Hey, Lauren. Take it the race just wrapped up. Actually, do I need to kill anything else here? But no. Actually, because I'm about to get a Master's Shrine. Ah, cool. I will definitely be watching the VOD of that tonight, probably. Hey, Jen. How was the jerk bird for the racers? I got 6 dives in my practice fight while I was warming up for this. No, there aren't any actual, like, direct connections between this and Illusion of Gaia. It's more kind of thematic stuff. Alright. This boss is pretty hard unless I do this, basically. As long as I stand directly next to it, it doesn't actually do anything other than move up and down. So Everhate's record of 16 dives wasn't actually challenged that seriously. Somehow I'm okay with that. I know he has a highlight on his channel of his 16 dive jerkbird fight. Yeah, I mean, the first boss of Soul Blazer is an optional boss in Illusion of Gaia. Gundarm Dine, thanks for the host. So I need to go up to the attic and get the stone before I can move on. Out of Leo's lab before the 2-hour mark, so at this pace, as long as things don't go spectacularly wrong, I can probably cut the 3. So this is the last kind of full world. KFN Napa, thanks for the host. Alright, so... down and up, skip, okay, I think... Yeah, I just practiced this world before the race, basically, so this is a lot fresher than the earlier worlds that I practiced earlier in the week, where... easiest to miss story triggers in the game. I think it's down this way. There are faster ways to fight these ghosts, but they're really dangerous. So I'm just doing the safe strat here, just cheesing them out by letting them play conga line around me. Let's see, is that it for that floor? Yes. Oh yeah, Turbo the dog is in every Quintet game except ActRaiser. I don't think Turbo's in the ActRaiser games. Wasn't able to find that in my practice. So do I need to kill these ghosts? I don't think so. Invisible bottle. Okay. There's the medical herb. And then go downstairs. There's a soul you can find that lets you actually see all these secret passages if you know where you're going, or at least have have a guide to tell you where to go, like I do. Then you don't need it. These teleporting orbs have pretty exploitable AI in that they don't aggro unless you get close enough. Okay, so after the silver orbs, drop right down. Ghosts here. Soul of Reality sounds right. These ghosts are a bit of annoying RNG in the speedrun. Hey, Glacier Wolf. Very correct. Strange bottle lets you retain your gems after the next death if you have it equipped. Hey, OC. Hey, Lohawk. Hey, Miyuki Zero. Thank you, thank you. RNG means random number generator. It's a kind of a catch-all used for speedrunners to refer to random elements in the game that are outside your control. Something like Lisa. Gee, I wonder what her name could be. So this is all an elaborate ploy here in order to steal this guy's ID card. And then ideally not forget to switch back to the power bracelet afterwards like I did in my practice. No, I have not played PC FF9 yet. Probably will at some point. Should have gone back to Zantetsu Sword. Alright, let's try that again, hopefully without dying immediately after entering. Oh, yeah, you know what? Even though I didn't forget to equip the power bracelet, you know what I did forget to equip? The light armor after that death warp. Let's do that. I was wondering why I was taking so much damage. Yeah, that's kind of the prevailing consensus at this point, that the load times alone and being able to skip FMVs make it faster, even though the text is slower and the controls are a little jankier. Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic on cutting the 3 now. How far I've made it in 2 hours. I mean, I was done with Leo's lab in under 2 hours, which I was pretty pleased by. I first tried the World 2 boss too, which was pretty much the only thing I specifically wanted to be able to do in this race. All planned, of course. Alright, what do I do on this floor? Purple Night Lair. So I always think of these guys as shredders, just because when they're facing left or right with their purple cape and their helmet's shape, that always makes me think about Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Afternoon, MTA. Yeah, I've been calling them shredders ever since I first played this as a kid. Didn't actually own a card until a couple years ago, but I'm glad I was able to get one before the awful price spike. Maybe. We'll see. There's lots and lots and lots of games I want to run. I do like that this is both fairly short and has quite a bit of tech in it too, so certainly not impossible that I'll actually pick it up for more serious running at some point. Of course. If I do that though, then I know that it's going to be inevitable that I'll have to run Terranigma too, to actually do runs of the full trilogy. I'll be doing some runs of IOG after RPG Limit Break, just because it got waitlisted for SGDQ. That doesn't really mean a whole lot at this point, but I would like to be ready in case somebody drops out of SGDQ and I get asked to run IOG. So I'll probably do a couple runs in late May and June. Hey, Arachnus, good afternoon, ma'am. Alright, Jewel, now we go get the VIP card. Whether I think she's pretty or not is irrelevant. I need to tell her that she is in order to get the VIP card. Yeah. Oh yeah, if IOG gets put on the schedule, I have zero doubt that it's going to be at like 6 a.m. or something like that. When I got to run it for SGDQ, wait, where am I going actually? Right, go right, okay. When I got to run it for SGDQ in 2012, it was at like 6 in the morning. And when I got to run it for Crystals for Life, it was also at 6 in the morning. I like the pause here to admire the dancing prowess of these skeletons here. Oh, it's the fate of running somewhat obscure games that are like more than like 20 minutes long. Yes, alright. That's feels like the third time this run that I've leveled up immediately after using a medical herb. It's just how the cookie crumbles, though. So the next two floors, invisible staircase by the way, next two floors I just skip everything. Go past some more dancing skeletons. Get the Master's Shrine, and then it's time for, well, a kind of a lengthy cutscene, and then it's time for the Jerk Bird, the most random boss in the game. Birds, no! Always with the birds. This cutscene right here is a big part of why the Japanese version is so much faster. I mean, it's about 9 minutes faster, I think, mostly because of tax being faster, but also most of the bosses are a bit easier in the Japanese version. I think I can just heartlessly walk away, then go turn on the air. I don't even understand why you use, because the point of this airship was to escape from the castle with Dr. Leo. But he blew himself up, and then you go in the airship anyway and fight the boss. So I don't quite understand where this all fits in, but it's okay. All right. Oh wow. One dive. Probably need to die at least once to this guy actually with the medical herb. Yeah, because I don't actually really know the positioning to get hits in without taking damage in return. If I die like maybe 2 more times, I'll go get a medical herb. And the quick kill kills him in 2 of those fire breath cycles, which he can theoretically do them right away too. Alright, 1. not get hit by his dive, though. Alright, well, it was 3 round, but also pretty good RNG. Thank you, Deteneritus. And this is where the translation not being like A tier kind of makes it really hard to understand, like why the queen was evil and all of a sudden, and the whole backstory was about King Magrid being evil and selling out to the devil, basically. I've always thought that Death Toll is Dark Gaia, basically, too. In kind of another form. Dark Gaia is the villain of Illusion of Gaia and Terranigma. Yeah, thanks for staying while I kind of left immediately and went to fight a boss. This was made by Quintet and published by Enix. So yeah, he's saying he sold basically the souls of his people to the devil to impress his wife. Alrighty. There's a little hidden item here too. If you go to where the queen was standing, you can get a new bracelet that doubles your attack power like the power bracelet, but also doubles your defense too. Alright, oops. So this is the final world, although it's quite a bit shorter than the other 6, because there's no town building segments, but there are a couple of plot items that I need to get in order to actually be able to access the final boss. I didn't actually practice this world at all, too, so we'll see how it goes. And this would be the Quintet background. This dazzling space background is in all Quintet games in some capacity. Alright, so after that... Bugler... I guess we keep going up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the VOD of the race, hear the commentary and everything. This is really chill music, by the way, for the world of evil, if I may say so. I'm sure Riscolad and OC did an absolutely fantastic job. Okay, so kill these guys. Oh, and I'm probably gonna die to the falling blocks in this next section. Like level up again or something. I know I need to get the soul armor in order to be able to survive in outer space. Which is somewhere around here. Oh, it's down there, but I don't have the medic. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get there without dying, so let's just get it over with. Could have grinded a bit, but I think this is faster. I could have just gone to get the red hot ball right then, but nah, it doesn't matter. Probably like a year or two ago. Cause I was able to snag my cart for maybe roughly 30 bucks or so, probably in like 2013 maybe. That just seems to be an unfortunate trend right now that good Super Nintendo and some NES games too are just really horrendously overpriced. So yeah, if you don't have the soul armor in this area, you take damage constantly, I believe. Alright, Bugler. Okay, and then we get the soul blade here. I play on a CRT. And with that, I can actually kill these things, and they're worth a ton of experience, which is going to be relevant fairly soon. Okay, so then after Soul Blade, purple weapon there. One very nice thing though is that there's a thing called flash carts now that let you circumvent the horribly overpriced market for retro games right now, at least in the US. Okay, so I'm going back to Greenwood first. I have some backtracking I need to do to get the Phoenix magic to actually be able to fight the final boss. Okay, so I need to kill all of the bouncing. Don't remember where any of them are though, so I'm probably gonna have to go hunting. So I would assume there's probably one in like the earlier part of this area before the Master's Shrine warp. Listen for the lair explosion sound. Yeah, I mean, a Super Nintendo flash card is about, well, I paid about maybe $220 for mine. I think you can get them now for like, there we go, for like 150 or so from different retailers. But yeah, they're not cheap. But if you want to play retro games on console, they're cheaper than getting original cards for a lot of them. Yeah, AliExpress I've heard good things about as far as that. Yeah, Alta or like Chrono Trigger or Mega Man 7. Mega Man 7 cards cost more than flash cards actually. And yeah, Earthbound. This game, I think I heard cards are like $70 or so now. Now we get to deal with another jerkbird. This one I have to sneak up behind in order to get the red hot mirror, I think. Another nice thing about flashcards too is actually being able to play ROM hacks on console too, like translation patches especially. Like maybe someday I'll play the Breath of Fire 2 retranslation, which is the only way I'd ever play that game again. Hey, Nitrodon. I didn't equip the bubble armor on purpose in order to speed up death warping out after I get what I need here. Yeah, watching Dragon Dark play the retranslation like a year or so ago gave me a lot more respect for the game. I really didn't like it that much as a kid, to be honest, and that was mostly just because of how terrible the translation was. Go drown now. Actually, it's probably faster than waiting for those fish to kill me. I think I remember Everhate showing off a glitch once where you can actually arrange to die in town through something involving not having the bubble armor. Well, I used the Mermaid's tears, so there is no more lava. Otherwise, yeah, that's definitely the fastest way to death warp if you did the Mermaid's tears skip. remember where the king is exactly. Oh, it's in the bottom part of this area. Yes, I rented Illusion of Gaia numerous times as a kid. Okay, here we go. So because I didn't actually talk to the king after I saved him, he gives me the dialogue that you're meant to get much earlier. And then I talk to him again to get the phoenix from the dancing grandmas. Truly the best of memes for this game, dancing grandmas. Hey, Stray. Agreed. Oh, we got another raid coming in? Ah, Stray, thank you for the raid, sir. Well, for this game, I don't have much memorized. I have a guide up that Stinger PA wrote last week that I did do a practice run of the first 6 worlds over the course of the past week, though, just that this wouldn't be too I wouldn't get stuck anywhere. I imagine I probably would have gotten stonewalled by the World 2 boss for like half an hour potentially if I hadn't practiced that fight earlier. Welcome in, Raiders. You're just in time for the end, actually. So in order to actually be able to fight the final boss, I need, well, in order to, I think I can actually technically go fight the final boss now, but to actually be able to damage the final boss, I need to use that Phoenix magic. To use that, I need to be level 24 to swing the Soul Blade. So I do need to do some hashtag grinding here. Shot at 4th, ooh, nice. Oops. Well, let's see. Fortunately, the way the experience scales, it's really not. I need 420,000 experience to get to level 24, and that takes like barely any time at all. And just keep respawning these blocks here. Yeah. I don't know how obvious it is on camera, but I'm wearing my slime, my Dragon Quest Slimes shirt over here too. I think this should be the last step here. There's enough blocks I can kill on the way to the end. Alright, go time. Wonder if I can even get sub 240. I was just hoping for sub 3. Oops. That was blink and you miss it, but the real final battle takes a little bit longer. It's not hard though. It's very easy compared to the final bosses of Illusion of Gaia and Terranigma. Oops, no, I can kill this first. Probably be a bit careful though, just because I'm too kamikaze here, I can actually die. my dot done already, actually. Can't actually see his health bar, so I don't have any clue how much he is. Not too much, though. No! Ah, he was probably pretty close to death, too. Rip sub 240. I'll need to be more careful next time. I just don't know how to properly dodge his lasers. I know the main tech for this fight is lag management too. I think you want to try to avoid triggering his fireballs when there's lasers on the screen because it causes a bunch of lag. Oh, that was unplanned. Appreciated. Ah, it's facing the wrong way. I just need to stick to facing up because I'm just getting caught by trying to poke the flames from the wrong side. I'll get him this time, though. I'm actually trying to dodge the lasers. Alright, here we go. Oh, so because of that death, I missed 4th place, it looks like, but that's okay. That's very much okay. Because that was a really, really long, costly death, because I'm sure I was pretty close to being done. Thank you, everybody. That was fun. I think that's it for mashing text, too. So my SRL time was 2:43:07. Seems like that's always higher than my live split time. Yeah, even though I lost probably like a minute to 1 to 2 minutes because of not giving my character a first name, well, there's no way I wasn't going to name him after Everhate for his tribute race, and makes the ending a lot more meaningful that way too. Yeah, once the ending's done, we'll be rating somebody else that's still in the race. Thanks again, everybody. Oh yes, yeah. Can't forget meeting the champion of goats. Have you ever thought about playing FF6 randomizer? Yes. I would like to at some point. I just haven't made time to do so yet. I think that generally takes like 8 to 10 hours or something. Alright, later, Scissor. Don't work too hard. Yeah, that's a. I mean, it's a common theme in all of Quintet's RPGs. The basically in reincarnation. Because I mean, all three of the Soul Blazer trilogy games pretty much end the same way, that your character kind of saves the world at the expense of his own world, basically, but. Either because of dying or forgetting about his friends and journey, but kind of you're left with the promise that they'll meet again in the next life. It's not gonna be soon, but pretty decent odds that I'll do this again at some point. So that was definitely fun. It's about an hour behind like a respectable speedrun time, and most of that's just from not having all the like layers that need to be sealed memorized, and enemy spawn behaviors and stuff like that. Doing lots of safety stuff like getting the ice armor, grinding to level 16 in Leo's lab. Yeah. Well, I'm really pleased that I cut the 3, because, yeah, I didn't really do a ton of practice for this. I did a playthrough of the first 6 worlds using Stinger's guide over the past few days. I'm kind of regretting not practicing the final boss, though, because I, just doing even one practice fight, I'm sure I wouldn't have died. Yeah, died to the final boss, I should say. Yeah, that's why you beat me, Takase, because I died near the end of the final boss fight. I mean, I would have had sub 2-4. I think I would have had like a 239 if I hadn't died, because I'm sure I was pretty close to victory when I died. Oh yes. Where's the options? Okay, I guess we have to say yes. But, like I said, that's what I get for not actually practicing World 7. It's, oh, ever hate, blush. Yeah, 5th place out of 23, I think. So, in other words, 2nd place among the casuals is pretty good, for sure. Oh, this is okay, and this is where we get some great music too. We got to hear a little bit of this when we got the platinum card in Magrid Castle. Little taste for the ending. Yeah, congrats, Takaze. How much practice did you do? I mean, I'm sure anybody that cut the 3 actually did some kind of practice. Yeah, thank you, Rangar. Thank you, Glacier Wolf. But yeah, I basically just did a playthrough using the guide just to get a very loose sense of where the layers I need to seal are, and practice the 2nd boss, because if I'd just gone in cold, I'm sure it probably would have taken me like 20 minutes or longer to kill the 2nd boss. Let me kind of poke in on the SRL channel too and see how. Oh, nice! Looks like about another $500 got raised for the memorial fund too. That's the one that's linked in my broadcast title too. I'll be making a contribution of my own later on today. Yeah, I mean, what I did was I used the quick kill strat for the yellow statue, and then just found easy safe spots for the other 2. I mean, it wasn't fast at all, but it basically guaranteed that I'd actually win at level 6. Oh, by the way, Lisa's sprite got censored in the English version. In the Japanese version, she's praying instead of staring. Alright, well, while the credits are going, let me find us a raid target. I'm actually a little surprised that I finished before El Magus did, actually, because I know he's done a little bit of work lately. Nighty finished 6th. Nice. Yeah, probably going to be the last sub 3 finish, although let's see, yeah, because Magus is just about to start the grind, it looks like. Well, actually, I don't know if he's done the side quests and stuff. Alright, I think I know who we're raiding. We'll raid somebody that's not, like, almost done. Because Magus will probably be done in another, like, 10-15 minutes. Alright. As soon as we get to meet the true hero here, Turbo the Goat, I will send you folks off. Yeah, this is all I had planned for streaming for this weekend. I'll be back to Final Fantasy VI practice for RPG Limit Break next weekend. Almost certainly Sunday evening again. Let's see, do we remember her? Sure. Boy, am I glad the text wasn't this slow during the actual game, too. I mean, it was still kind of slow, especially compared to Illusion of Gaia. Bleat! That's the second best meme for this game after Dancing Grandmas is Bleat. All right. Little